Good evening, one and all. You join us for this match between the Perth Scorchers and the Brisbane Heat. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only...
Well, if they lose this one, a lot will be pinned on this decision. Batting first on this pitch really does look risky.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Khawaja is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nearly gets the edge. Berendorf with a great delivery there. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the over. The Heat are 10 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Morris, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the shell end. No, terrible shot. Beautiful catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That is quite extraordinary. Banton, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
"17 runs out of there. The Heat are 27 for 1.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. Wow, that's missed a lot. Misses everything.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
You want to make use of that extra delivery.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Brilliant shot there.
That races away to the boundary. Beautiful shot off the front foot. Textbook stuff. That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4.
Banton has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Back to the pavilion, but a good contribution for the team today. That's been a nice knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Brilliant diving stop. Ouch, that looked nasty. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Loves them there, hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Heat are 50 for 2.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Wildermuth ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beautiful catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Oh, great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Heat are 58 for 3. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the shell end. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Doesn't beat the infield. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Inglis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
The Scorchers are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Power and precision in that shot.
Those on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide as cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Behrendorff shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Great shot through the gap. Goes over the top with that shot. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Richardson coming into the attack from the shell end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nice shot, straight to gully. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Was quick onto that in the infield. 8 runs added there. The Heat are 96 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. 5 runs added in the over. The Heat, 101 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Renshaw gets plenty from these bowlers. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Richardson, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Straight to the fielder. Trouble! Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. 13 runs added there. The Heat are 114 for 4. Marsh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking himself. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
It's the new batsman at number 8 for the Brisbane Heat. Please give her...
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
10 runs added in that over. The Heat 132 for 6. Marsh from the pavilion end. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Time that perfectly.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Shot. Finds the gap with that one. 18 runs at it there. The Heat 150 for 6.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. swept away but finds the fielder. Misses everything. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Heat are 152 for 6. No. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nearly gets the edge. Marsh with a great delivery there. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Great innings comes to an end. Brilliant scoring and a very entertaining performance. But got to go back to the pavilion now.
Please make him good.
The Heat weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Going with pace now.
Into the attack for the Perth scorchers.
Ouch, that looked nasty. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Good shot, a beauty.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
On the back foot, and that's gone high in the air, and that'll be 4. Great shot.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Timed that perfectly. Good pick up, big chance. scorchers with a massive shout.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Mitchell Swenson is the new batter at number 10.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. 6 runs added in that over. The Heat are 167 for 9.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Incredible, what a grab. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Bartlett's coming in.
Perfectly timed. Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Marsh, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Khawaja, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Goes over the top with that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. On that nicely, good defence. Cuts that off well in the infield. 10 runs added there. The Scorchers are 10 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Might look to go big again here.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Got forward and that's racing to the boundary. No point running.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. 2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will the bowler respond?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Flex that one. And simple as you like inside the ring. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Beats the field with a great shot. "13 runs added there. The Scorchers are 53 for none."
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Marsh is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. "14 runs added there. The Scorchers are 67 for none."
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with her bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Needs a direct hit. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Smacks that away through the gap. 10 runs added there. The Scorchers are 77 for none.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Swepson, the spinner, coming into the attack. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Allen has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. The bowler looks really confident. Gone. Great catch. Out. What a screamer.
It's a start and out. Allen walks off frustrated at having gotten in and now has to go.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. Kuhnemann from the shell end. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Trouble. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The Heat needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Misses everything. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Swepson with a great delivery there. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Walter, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Finds the fielder with that shot. Poor shot, really lucky. Walter has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. The Heat with a massive shout.
It's only a brief stay, struck the pad right in front, and they're out for naught.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Swept away but finds the fielder. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The new batsman heading out to the crease at number 7.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
No. Terrible shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. How will he reply?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Jones, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That really is a fantastic straight drive. Nothing the bowler could do to stop it. It just flew straight to the boundary.
Khawaja, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Great shot, through the gap. That's a boundary save for sure. Needs to be on target. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Scorchers are 120 for 5. Johnson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Incredible, what a grab. Super catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
It's a new batter for the Perth scorchers. Please make him welcome.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Doesn't beat the infield. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. The Scorchers are 124 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Dug that out well. Great catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick and then worry about getting runs. Smacks that away through the gap. Needs a direct hit. 3 runs added in that over. The Scorchers are 127 for 8.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Berendal gone for not many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Perfectly timed.
Just a touch short, and they're able to sweep that powerfully away to the boundary.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Wildermuth from the pavilion end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Widens cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter holds the pose as the ball sails, I reckon, 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh yes, holds onto that under huge pressure. They've done it.
The Heat get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.